visit to the Hard Rock. Yay, smile. You're in New York City for shit's sake. Aren't you excited to be here? It has been a long day. We are tired. We got up at like 4 o'clock this morning. So I get to talking to the server about my Hard Rock fanboydom. It's Hard Rock fanboydom. Anyway, this is how you got all those points and you're such a loyal customer. Free dessert. So they bring us out these free desserts, and these two slackers are like, I'm full, I don't want any. So I guess I'm just gonna have to eat it by myself.
3 hours later.
Damn! Nom 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 nom. What I want to know is what a $15 hot dog tastes like.
I don't really want to be filmed eating now.
Community hot dog. Well, that's like, no, look at that. That's like 4 hot dogs in one. That's crazy. Everybody's taking a bite of Jacob's hot dog. He's all pissed because it was so much money. He's like, you need to Venmo me like a couple dollars each. Just some early morning ball drop across Times Square. Hudson River vibes. New York City full day 1 begins now. But first, I have to get these two clowns out of bed because the first night in New York City apparently took it all out of them. I hear a subway below. Anyway, all we're trying to do is get a goddamn slice of New York pizza and can't find one. The first place that we went to on the map, it's not there, it doesn't exist. The next place that we went to is closed. And now we're gonna give it one last try and see if we can do this. Otherwise, we're just gonna eat maybe at the Red Lobster. Or if we don't eat at the Red Lobster, we might eat at that fancy as shit Subway.
Those are those options aside and opt for Dave & Buster's.
Dave & Buster's. Success! Now that's some mad New York pizza going on there, finally. Nom, 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 nom. So the New York subway system has something like 400 plus stations. Look at the weed world. Yep. The New York subway system has like 400 plus stations, 20, and we're gonna go check it out. Holy shitballs. It is grand.
Other way around.
Going downtown to Brooklyn. We want where? Uptown to Bronx. There we are. Keegan's got all over this shit. He's like, we want uptown to Bronx, bitch.
Yeah, because
right now.
I seem to find a way around the damn area.
You're right. I'm so fucking lost. But we're getting it. We're getting there. Actually really clean. I was expecting more graffiti and grime and gang members. And so now we off to the Joker stairs. What? Jesus Christ. Could you not? Dude, you're just guaranteeing that something is gonna happen. You're provoking the locals. Holy shit. I'm suddenly reminded of my little jaunt up the side of a hill in northern Maine. And I'm thinking, maybe I should have stayed at the bottom and just waited. So Jacob went all the way up. We stopped to take pictures, and Jacob came back down. He goes, "Oh, you guys are going to the top?" Like, yeah.
My damn thunder thighs are burning.
So Jacob's getting a hell of a workout.
As are we.
Yeah, no shit. But I don't have to carry groceries up this bitch.
Well, glad we got our pictures right before crowd gathered at the bottom.
Yeah, that we did.
I got enough pictures with nobody.
Lucky for us, right at the top of the stairs, there's a bodega, so we can get a drink before we ride back. Jacob was right. We got here right in time before all the people got here. But now we get to help all the people. And so now we gotta walk all the way back down this bitch.
Why don't you whine about it?
I'm gonna whine about it a little bit. Down is easier than up for sure. That's what she said. You did what?
Skipped every stair on the way up.
You went every other all the way up?
All the way up.
Goofball. I don't believe
Did
you.
not hesitate for a
I don't
second.
believe you. So when we get to the bottom, I want to see it again. You need to work off all those calories you drank. We drank probably 8,000 calories last night.
I'm sure it was more than that. But we didn't want to explore that side of the staircase in the Bronx.
No, we don't really have time. We got to get back to Midtown within the next 2 hours. So I'm not even about to get a video started on how to ride the subway in New York. I will tell you, it took us like 20 or 30 minutes just to figure out how to get on the right train. And I'm an idiot. I've never ridden the subway before in all my life, believe it or not, for all the traveling I've done. What? He's like, don't say that out loud, Dad. You're in New York. You're gonna get smugged. He's right. Tourist. So we go to get on the train in the Bronx. No Jacob. He's standing on the platform going, what? So we almost lost him. Then we get off the train in Midtown, go up the stairs, turn around, Keegan's gone. And I was like, where's fucking Keegan? Just like I said, where's fucking Jacob? So apparently when my kids are missing, their first name is fucking. Doesn't matter whether it's a freaking subway in New York or the trails here in Northern California. This kid disappears. Status report. Stop, don't touch that. What?
I'm fine.
I'm not gonna lie. We were confused. I was confused. I felt like a dumb Missouri bumpkin, not being able to figure out which train to get on.
You are a dumb Missouri pumpkin.
Shut it. At any rate, now that we got it, we got it. Next stop, Empire State Building. How to get to the Empire State Building, and then Keegan goes, Dad. I'm usually the guy that knows where stuff is.
This is in Chicago or Miami. I know more than you now.
You're definitely better at navigating New York than I am in the last half hour.
I had to navigate.
Navigate? Oh, we
Shut
can't
up.
say the word.
Navigate.
Can't use the word if you can't say it and spell it.
Hey, shut up.
Ahem. Just going to show you that the Chrysler Building and the Empire State Building look a lot alike. Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
You be quiet.
You literally made
We
a
went to
video
the
talking about
wrong
how
place.
you were like, I can't believe he knew where it was. You didn't know any better either. You're both dumb.
All right, well, then where
At
do we
least
go?
I knew what it looked like, and I
I
had
don't
the
know
right
where to
idea.
go.
You're very
The
ridiculous.
difference is I'm not saying that I know where to go.
Right, he is the smart one in this particular conversation because he kept his damn mouth shut. Yeah, it looked like you're typing something and reaching for the phone. Yeah, there you go. That's a good pose there, Peter Parker. You're looking good. Look. This is from the 80th floor. The Chrysler Building, not the Empire State Building. What's it called? See the Statue of Liberty commercial.
Yeah.
He's right there. We're gonna be.
Are we going there?
Yeah. Look, that building's broken. Heading to the New York City Public Library in Midtown Manhattan while listening to them have an in-depth, die-hard conversation about anime. Like since the moment we stepped off the subway. That's all we've talked about is food and anime. And I am not at all involved in the anime conversation. We're tired of walking. We're gonna ride for a bit.
I'm crushed in between you two.
Oh, but this beats walking the 30 minutes that it was gonna
Oh,
take.
yeah, for sure.
Look at our driver. Here he goes. Boom, right between these two. It's like juking out every car. Wonder how many times he misjudges that and scratches somebody's car. Keep honking, guys, because that always helps. Dude, this guy's probably getting us faster there than if we took a cab.
Frankly, yeah. Gotta have clots of steel though.
Need to. I'm sure he does if he's been doing this for more than a day or two.
Oh my God, I just saw my mom.
You did not.
I did, and Carrie. Just passed them. They were on the side of the road.
Are they here?
Yeah. So Jacob's mom knows that he's in New York, but does not know that he's in New York with me because she hates me, and that's going to cause a problem. She knows that.
She's known since we landed yesterday.
Oh, you did tell her? I was
Where are we going
worth
to?
the money. McGee's.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. Because that's Jacob's show, in case you didn't know. Mac and cheese again. What is with you in the mac and cheese, bro?
It's good.
Okay, that's legit.
Bread and cheese.
Burger.
What else can you?
Cheeseburger again. What does it do in the mac and cheese? I'm sorry. Start that over. What is it with the burgers every time? That was weird. Have I ever heard of what?
Comfort food?
This is comfort food right here. This is shepherd's pie. And when you're in an Irish pub, you get
There are meals.
shepherd's pie.
That are good to
So I don't know what this says about me and my son or how progressive we are, but we're about to order a naked man and a gay pirate. Boy, those trucks are everywhere. Getting high is big business now. Yeah, nothing like a good old-fashioned ice cream truck where you can also get popcorn, buddy. The mandatory stop to the... Wonder what kind of purchase he might be making. We're walking to a pier, about to go on a boat ride. But before we do, this is, truth be told, my first ever. So I'm going to edit that out, but yes. I don't want to spell it out for him. But for those of you who know, you know. So we were just, excuse me, we're walking through the real New York. Jacob's going to like walk into the middle of the street to take a picture. But it's a nice quiet stroll on the way out for our evening boat ride. It's great. So wait, Jacob, what is that up there on top of that? Oh, I see.
If you look to just a little bit lower and to the right, you'll notice another one on that other building.
I see. Yeah. So is that the New York City defense system?
That's what they use in case.
Okay.
In
case there's a, you sure it's not a crane?
Listen, you've seen Avengers, right?
Yeah, sure.
Well, after that movie happened, they were like, well, fuck, what if the portal does open in the sky?
Ah, okay. So that's the portal turret defense. Got it. Got it. Coming around Lower Manhattan at the end of the Harbor Lights tour, and this has been a great trip. It's about an hour and a half, but I ran the battery all the way down. I did find an outlet to plug back into, so I'm charging back up now. But yeah, this is great. It's beautiful. Keegan is all about them New York hot dogs, right?
Number 30, Rockefeller Center. Yeah, buddy.
If you think about it, Jacob, our whole vacation has been based on getting high in New York. We keep going to tall places, among other things.
We're at the top of the rock, which is at the top observation level of 30 Rockefeller Center, where I'm certain not only does this have the best centralized panoramic views of Manhattan and New York in general, but also undoubtedly the best cell phone reception there is to be had in New York City. And in fact, I'm pretty sure I could warm a cup of coffee up here as well. Those of you who know about radio frequencies got that joke.
Well, see, back in the day, when people had common sense, all they needed was that rail there to keep a child from tripping. But these days, since people are stupid, they now have to put up a 10 or 11 foot tall glass wall to keep dumbasses from doing dumb things.
I feel like I could still get over that glass wall.
In an emergency, true, but you wouldn't go far after that. And if you did, you would get there quickly.
I think you might be traveling pretty far.
So there's Central Park. This is unbelievable. Flights to New York, $, hotel, $, various taxi rides, transportation, $, meals, $, various tourist attractions, $, and then you finally get to the top of the rock, right? And what are your sons doing? Texting all the pictures they took, I suppose. Updating the social media. Priceless. Yeah, oh wow. See, aren't you glad we didn't just exit straight to the street? So we have a complaint. Jacob says that anytime he suggests anything fun, I say, no, it's illegal. So we're gonna have to find a way to meet in the middle on this. So I think we met in the middle. We just jaywalked in New York and we just committed a crime. So are you happy now?
Less happy with the scale of the crime.
But a crime was committed and you got away with it. Inside of 10 seconds, we went from all the horns and noises to birds. You still hear the occasional car engine or horn. We're just strolling through Central Park now. Yeah, there's duckies.
And turtles.
Where do you see turtles? Oh wow, there's a bunch of turtles. Go ahead, Jacob. There's no signs. You don't want to do it because it's not illegal, right?
Less fun when it's not illegal.
It's always less fun when it's not illegal. Tell us if you can see our hotel from there.
No, in the hotel.
Look, natives mating in their natural habitat. Native New Yorkers. This just turned into a Discovery Channel documentary. We have arrived. Jacob. What?
Could I admire the artwork in peace, please, without you recording me?
Oh yeah. We're walking through the halls of greatness with Picasso and Cézanne and Manet and Renoir, Van Gogh. It's unbelievable. Is it in bad taste to get a selfie with a Picasso? I'm doing it. Hey, we lost Oshi. This is good to know that it's not just my kid who runs off and has to be found in New York City.
You be quiet.
But at least y'all live here and you know how to get back home, right?
They do have mulberry trees on Mulberry Street. We're on Mulberry, and these are mulberry trees.
What kind of trees are on Dingleberry Street?
There's lots.
To explain this again. So we are crossing Houston Street.
Yes.
Wait, so this is actually Houston Street that we were actively crossing. And we were south of Houston Street. So where were we?
We were in Soho.
Soho, south of Houston. And now that we've crossed to the north side, where are we?
We are going into NoHo.
So just in this moment, we have crossed from Soho to NoHo.
And we are sliding on in.
So the neighborhood of Soho, like what you hear in like the songs, like there's a like Werewolves of London
Yes.
makes a reference to Soho, right? Like there's a lot of cultural references to Soho, and the whole thing is it's south of Houston Street.
Yes.
That's the
yes.
whole thing.
Yeah, that's it.
And then where else is Soho located? I mean, it's not just anything, because that would be
No,
like
we were
all of
on the
Lower
east-
Manhattan would
we
be
were
Soho.
on the east side of it, so if we had gone over to Broadway, Spring, Prince, and Broadway, we're in Soho, the heart of Soho. So right now we were on the edge, kind of the eastern edge of it, which was just north of Little Italy. Woo-hoo!
And we were in Little Italy, which is why we didn't go to Soho, because we're currently going to Roosevelt Island instead of Soho. But now I know why Soho exists as a thing. That's just, okay. Who knew? Who knew? Donna knew.
Hey.
Into the bowels of New York City.
Oh, just texting while waiting on a train.
What are the questions for?
What? I got an important question for you. Where's your mask?
It's on my arm. Thanks for reminding me.
Put it on your face, bro. So what's your question?
Should I get a hammerhead shark tattoo or a great white shark tattoo?
We're done talking. Just getting that MTA card and swiping it everywhere. And we're going on a tram because
We're going to Roosevelt Island.
Wonder what Keegan's doing. Oh, sitting on his ass texting again.
Not the only way over to the island. You can't drive, you catch a bus.
But this is the cool way to the island.
This is the best way.
Just lower it.
How do I lower it? How do I lower it?
Unlock it and lower it. Figure it out.
You make it sound easy, Mr. Engineer.
It is. Now, I have enjoyed walking through New York City the last couple days, but I'm not gonna lie, this is so much better. Yeah, we're all like Easy Rider now on our bikes. We're a bike gang now. Born to be wild. The old tuberculosis hospital. It's beautiful.
The architecture is beautiful, and those ivy.
Now, the ivy's probably what's holding it together right now, actually. Keeping it from crumbling.
But see, remember how I was saying how part of the structure is not there?
Yeah,
So here's some of the history.
beautiful. Pretty lighthouse from behind the construction fence. It's so nice. Slow down, slow down. I didn't say stop. Just out for a bike ride along the East River.
Yes, sir.
So we just learned something new about those city bikes. Make sure they're docked solidly in place, or your ass will be billed for days on that bike. Oh look, what are they watching on TV? Just looking into people's apartments and stuff. Who knew you had to come into such a fancy office building to find a Subway? Keegan was on it. He had like a sixth sense. There it is. Yep. Who would have thought in this like semi-abandoned construction hallway that there would be a Subway tucked in? And the address said that it was here, and I had to ask the concierge at the door, and he goes, "Yeah, you're standing on top of it." And we had to come down the stairs and go through all this crap, and it actually ties right into the subway station.
I wonder how many times it's shown us like an address. We're like, where is it? It's just like low.
It was, yeah, I know, because it's happened a lot. You know, we go to find something and it's just not there. I do feel like the one time we went to the address and there's a hole in the ground where the building used to be, that was probably legit. That one didn't exist anymore. I'm uncertain as to why we're walking across the Brooklyn Bridge when there's a perfectly good taxi cab right there, Jacob. But it's something that he wanted to do. And as you can see, We haven't even made it to the water's edge yet, and he's already breaking a sweat. Just be seeing everything that there is to see while walking across the Brooklyn Bridge. You got weddings, graduations. Apparently the bridge is just a happening place. So we're just gonna sit at the base of the Brooklyn Bridge and eat ice cream and slushies. And of course, all the kids are on their devices. The adults are actually having conversation. Also, notice, as I was mentioning earlier, that we're sitting in the sun because we can actually take it. It's not that big of a deal. But these, the weaker ones, they're sitting in the shade so they don't melt. Because we started from the bridge and now we're here. I think I'm funny and lyrical. They're not impressed, but I don't care. Might say this is in poor taste, but I'm gonna say this is your straight up New York rape van. You can find one here and there. Jacob says he wants somebody to write the word taxi on it and ride that to the airport, but I have reservations about whether or not we would make it to the airport.
Say free candy on the side.
Free candy, that would be legit.
We're on our right, Steve. All right, let's keep moving.
I think our tour guide needs a tour guide because we crossed the street and then she goes, oh no, wait, this ain't it. So we had to cross back. So what you're saying is when you pop up out of the subway, you're like an iPhone. It takes you a minute to get the orientation back and forth. Had to actually start moving before the directions kick in.
Exactly. My compass needs to orient.
Yeah, all right. So Chinatown is that way. We hope. Thank you.
Yeah,
where? Canton Lounge? Canton Lounge? Cantonese sound good? Ooh, air conditioned in the Canton Lounge.
So the vegetables and food.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You want to buy on the side? Buy on the side?
Rice, yes, thank you.
Oh, can I get sweet and sour chicken, please?
We're in Chinatown, New York, and these guys are ordering sweet and sour chicken.
Yeah, because we're human.
Well, we're not in Springfield, so we can't get cashew chicken.
Oh my god. Jacob did just make a point. Where did the cashew chicken get started?
Springfield.
Springfield, Missouri started cashew chicken. And he's like, well, since we're not Springfield, we can't get cashew like that. We have sweet and sour. We have sweet and sour. We have Szechuan, which is probably going to be way too spicy to eat. Very shiny Buddha's delight. And it's usually the person that orders the well-done steak that we have to wait on. What the hell did you order that we're waiting? Lo mein. Are they making the noodles from scratch back there with the flour? What's happening? One of the things that I've noticed on this trip is how little faith I have in humans, particularly behind the wheel, because walk. Almost all of these streets are one-way streets, yet I continue to look both ways every time I cross.
I think you're smart. I look both ways too.
Yeah.
Even people that are on bikes, they're going the opposite way. They don't mind.
Okay, that's legit, because the bikes are supposed to follow traffic, but we know they don't. You don't want to be taken out by a bike. My dude's still here. Just a little discovery. expecting more graffiti and crime.
Oh my gosh.
So what? No?
Okay, let's do some crime right now.
Oh, okay. That's assault. She's going to assault me for saying that. So we finally saw some legit New York crazy. What do you think? Was he just like that normally?
He needs to lay off the meth.
Was he like that normally or was he high?
No, he was high. He was very high.
What was he high on? Life?
Honestly, that to me, it might have been psychedelic, like something that he was like tripping.
Oh, she was tripping balls, whatever he was on.
Look at it.
It didn't look like.
Look at it. And he's like, look at me.
Whatever.
Oh, okay. Is that what he was saying?
Anybody on like
Whatever it wasn't legal.
Yeah, we going up there, buddy.
Yeah, that's fast. Well, there's the altimeter there. It's a fast elevator right there. Yeah.
Welcome to One World Observatory.
So we're at the top of the World Trade Center, and they have an amazing restaurant here. We tried like hell to make reservations. You need to make reservations probably at least a week in advance. But I will say that they're trying to squeeze us in. So due to the fame and prestige of Aaron Everywhere, they got us in, all 5 of us, without a reservation. So we're dining at the top of the highest building in the Western Hemisphere.
You be quiet. You're
And
famous.
no respect from either of these clowns.
That was me who said.
But we got in. We got in. It was me that got us in.
kind of thrown in there like you didn't know.
Yeah. But you believe me, right? For sure. See?
He's only got like
I have one supporter.
like
One
20
supporter. Hands down, my son just asked me the dumbest question that he's ever asked me. Do you still have the drink menu? Damn, Skippy, I'm not letting that drink menu out of my hands. What you getting? What you getting now?
I don't know. Are you gonna get the sunset?
I already had. What did I have? Summer on the Hudson, and yours was just a terrible name. Apple sangria. Strawberry apple sangria. Not a very inventive name. Does anybody know what are these little grapey things?
They're not maraschino cherries.
Those are, yeah, I was gonna say, I thought that they were blueberries at first, but
They're cherries. They're maraschinos.
They are.
So one.
I don't care about your damn rules. What's your rule?
My rule is if you're ordering a drink, you gotta know what's in it. Speak up. What's in the sunset?
Jacob, what's in the sunset?
We got Milagro Silver, tequila, raspberry puree, lime juice, agave nectar, orange juice, and mint.
Wow.
That's what's in the sunset.
Honestly, that sounds delicious.
I'm
Do
having
you know
that.
what sounds interesting? Is the bacon maple infused Maker's Mark whiskey with sweet vermouth and
Maple bacon or
Angostura.
bacon maple?
Bacon maple infused Maker's Mark. So Maker's Mark is a good whiskey, but you infuse it with bacon maple. And I don't know
What
what
is
that
bacon
means.
maple? I've heard of maple bacon, but that's...
It says bacon maple. I'm not
Bacon
just reading
maple.
it. I'm not shit-faced.
Seems like I had something clever to say. And now I don't. I remember. So we added up the total number of cocktails on the drink, and Keegan multiplied it by the price of the cocktails. And Keegan, what was the number? $306. $306 for us to order one of each cocktail on the drink. And since none of us are driving, our only thing is, will we be able to stand in the elevator and drink?
This is our free pass to drink.
What do we got?
We got Metro cards, yes.
If they have money on them, you can drink with impunity. We're gonna go down the menu until we either run out of, until they run out of booze or we run out of the ability to drink it. Sound like a plan? All right.
Yeah, whiskey helps and it don't judge me. It never lies and tells me it loves me when I got no one and nothing else. Oh, whiskey helps. Whiskey helps 'cause it's a medicine. Jack and Jim are always gentlemen when you're going through some kind of hell. Oh, whiskey helps. I think it does. My liver may say otherwise, but I think it does. If it's good whiskey, that's when whiskey helps.
We're dining currently atop the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah, this is phenomenal.
You're catching a buzz. You were
But
already.
I didn't get butterflies in my stomach going up the elevator. Like, I can't wait to get a drink up there. Like,
But did your ears pop? 'Cause mine
my ears
popped.
popped.
Yes,
for
our
sure.
ears popped. So my question is, that didn't
Was that
excite
excitement? Was that?
I'm just
you? Your ears pop when you get excited. So you were, yeah, that's that.
Can you imagine how bad that would suck?
We rode the bikes in Roosevelt Island. My ears would have been popping.
Oh, I got excited when she almost crashed into me on the bike. I didn't know she didn't know how to stop.
We have a bike in Sydney.
Does anybody watch SpongeBob SquarePants?
I mean, way back.
Never seen
Do you remember the 3 hours later? So this is our table.
3 hours
3
later.
hours later. She still has had only one sip of alcohol out of her mom's glass, but we're gonna fix that now. Bring it in. Bring it in. What do we got? What do we got?
Coney Island.
Coney Island. Boom. This is called a Coney Island. It has
Vodka's not bad.
stuff in it.
Everything. But
We're finally going to get Oshi to actually have a shot with us. We haven't been doing shots. We've been having cocktails, but here's to my friends and my family. And here we go.
slam all of that right now.
Cheers.
So they don't card here either, and your son had too much to drink, so he's all shit-faced. Keegan,
I don't notice any of that.
Keegan.
Do you see my neck here?
Keegan, look up and say hi to your mom, all shit-faced.
My mom.
Hi, Mom.
has much pink on her skin, and because of that, if
Now show her that you're not drunk so that she doesn't sue me.
Don't freak out, Mother. I'm fine. Sort of.
Keegan, why is my accountant going to have a shit fit?
Because you usually, for restaurant signatures or wherever you need a signature, you put a smiley face.
As opposed to my actual signature.
Yes.
So they're going to suspect fraud because I signed my name instead of a smiley face. 10 mixed drinks, 6 shots, 5 entrees, $611. Plan ahead. So Jacob,
yeah.
a cab driver is not sketchy and it doesn't say free candy on the side, but it's a legit cab ride. Are you cool with the
I'm
New York?
disappointed.
I know. Sorry. Donna's up front translating in her native New Yorkese. So why are you disappointed, bro?
It's not sketchy.
It's not sketchy enough because it's yellow and it says a cab.
Far too classy.
Far too legit is what you mean to say.
Yes.
It doesn't say free candy on the side. But it's a legit New York cab ride, though. Oshi? Any comment here?
Been here, done it.
Right. My whole life, right?
She's like literally
It's like totally Midwestern fucks, I swear to God.
That's probably it.
This is the most fun I've ever had in a cab.
Yeah, with all of us just squashed together.
We are kind of squashed. Yeah, it's funny. Donna's up there like chatting with this dude from who knows where. I like his hat though.
Okay. No.
What?
You can't say that.
I can say that. Dude's got a cool turban on, man. You can't see it in the pic, but yeah. Oh, it's tied with baling wire too.
A turban is not a hat.
Whatever.
A turban is a turban.
The dude is cool. Yeah, this dude's having an argument with himself, as per usual, New York. Dude, that's Freddie Mercury's like junior cousin right there for sure. I think we're close as we're gonna get. So back at the Hard Rock NYC, my dear and old friend Tari Alexis is giving us yet another tour of the marquee, but this time with the whole family entourage. This is gonna be grand. Up the old spiral staircase.
Not this year. Last before, yeah, 2020 we did. Little did we know.
Tari, thank you, man. We didn't expect anything like this. Thank you so much.
Oh no, much love, you know, when my people come through.
Brother. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is VIP access right here. This is VIP access right here. Hey, let's do this. Let's face this way. There's that sign. Booyah! There's a cop taking a picture of the hot couple on the street. Stopped his car, turned the lights on, and is taking a picture of the hot couple. There's probably a lot I would do for that gold dress too. Oh, he's getting her number now. My friend Tari Alexis, who always treats us right. And
I can make my lats wider. Wide enough to get the shot.
Moron. Take two. We got inside access again. Thanks to my dear and lovely friend, Mr. Tari Alexis, who always treats us better than we ever deserve. First time I met him, he brought us up here, and now we're up here again. He's just a joy of a human being to had the privilege of encountering. It's just been a great night. I'm so glad that we made it here. I'm so glad Tari was able to be here with us.
Yeah, he's some repair. It's like a lip balloon.
It's still a blunt.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. It's the original Studio 54.
We don't support
Jacob, sit in the Aussie chair, man.
Don't support smoking cigarettes. That's
You want to sit in the Aussie chair?
What again? No, I'm all right. Thank you, though.
Okay.
Thanks for the offer.
Last night in New York City, and this is totally the night that won't end. Am I going to have trouble getting up in the morning? Hell yeah. Jacob was just mentioning that it's 1 a.m. and doesn't even feel like it. and we've got to be out of the hotel and on the road by 8:30 a.m. So right now, no, it feels great, but in about 7 hours, yeah, totally gonna regret this shit. And who had to kick you out of bed this morning and the morning before?
Wasn't you, that's for sure. It
Yeah,
was Keegan
whatever.
that had to get kicked out of bed. I was waiting until Keegan was kicked out of bed
So
to get going.
yeah, we're gonna stick with that. You've been amazing.
This has been so fun.
Hasn't it been? How you doing? It's our last night in NYC. No final words? Oh, a wave. That's a response. 2 and the 5 and the 6. And the 1 and the 4. Not the LMNOP. What about the Q?
You can walk to the
All of these numbers and letters just fuck with me. I'm so sad. But I will see your shit in Orlando in 2 weeks.
That's right. Is it 2 weeks or 1 week?
Well, I don't know. We can't hug until we decide. Wait, no. Today is Friday. It's next Thursday.
That's what I'm saying. It's 1
But,
week.
you know, okay, now we can hug. Now we know.
See you in a week,
Give you a
man.
hug. Thank you.
Holy shit, did we party last night? We did.
Great.
And now we have to get up and go to the airport.
Not a lot of the trip has been particularly exciting.
Are you kidding
because
me?
I don't get excited by things like.
Did I not take you?
landmarks
Should I take you to a
and-
strip club? What would have
No,
excited you?
that's not-
What would have excited you?
Excitement isn't a feeling I feel on vacation. I really would have loved to see the Broadway play.
Would you?
It
Would
just
that have excited
sucks.
you? Would that have excited you?
That would have actually really excited
That's
me.
what would have done it. So well, here's the great thing about New York. You can always come back.
Yeah.